Matt.
I'm Atira.
And this is Tri-State Finest. Today we're here with the YouTube famous, definitely one of Tri-State's finest, Zara Bahh.
Hey, hi guys.
I have the first question.
Okay.
At what age and what was your plan when you first started doing YouTube?
Okay, so I started YouTube my senior year, and one of the biggest things that I maybe messed up on is stopping for a long period of time and then trying to do it again. But I did stop for like 9 months, and then I started back up after my freshman year of college finished up. So to just post random videos that I like, just to have fun with it.
Yeah. And you're starting to get a bigger backing right now with 2,000 plus subscribers.
Yeah, but I'm still working towards my goals. I think I'm going to be grateful, but I think I'm still very, very small. And yeah, but I'm trying,
Yeah, you're definitely growing every day still.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that you grow so much and people are loving you and gravitating to you right now?
I honestly feel like most of my viewers come from recommended videos.
Okay.
So it'll be popping up on their things, because even though I do promote my things on my Instagram, I don't have that much of a big following. I do feel like people are tuning in from my Instagram, but I honestly do feel like it's coming more from recommended, because people tell me all the time, your video popped up on my thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, really? Ah!
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. What has been the most fun video you ever made?
I think Brazilian wax. I think that's the funnest video I made so far.
1, 2, 3.
Even though it was the most painful. But once you go Brazilian waxes, you never go back. It was lovely, And showing that to my subscribers was just like, yeah.
Yeah,
it was nice.
So I want to touch up on your YouTube channel just a little bit. So what do you think is your favorite video, and what do you think is your proudest video that you made?
I think my proudest video so far is the guinea tag. My favorite thing about guinea is that anywhere you go in the neighborhood, you're welcomed. Because being African, it's really important to me that my people are watching me and that they are supporting me. And I feel like most of my people supported me from that video, and just making it talking about where I'm from and my name and explaining things about my culture. I think that was pretty nice, because we don't have a lot of Fulani people in the media, because in my culture, it's really not that good to be out there like the way I'm trying to be out there. And so I want to make sure that people aren't afraid to show their wildest personalities or their weird side, just because their culture is not going to be accepting of them. I think it's very important for people to, be who they are and not, care, because I honestly don't care. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool that you like to bring your culture out and so everyone else can see. But how do you think you bring your culture out? Since you said your culture doesn't really like to be out there in general, so how do you think you're impacting your culture and showing that you can be out there and stuff like that?
I think simply be talking about things that people are uncomfortable to talk about, like why are African parents treated certain ways, and talking about colorism in our community and just things like that. I think that they need to understand that these are topics that we need to talk about and be comfortable talking about, because we have to figure out the issue before we can solve it. And I think there are a lot of things in my community that people just kind of no, we're not going to talk about that. That's doing too much, but we all go through it,
I agree. You're also a really creative YouTuber in general. So where does that creativity come from?
Honestly, I really don't know. Sometimes I'll be laying down and then I just get an idea and I'm like, I need to write this down. And also what people don't know about me is that I write poetry. So being creative has always been a thing where it's like I have to, if I find myself in a place where I'm not thinking of ideas, I will make myself think of the ideas and really sit down and really write 50 ideas down and then throw away 10 that are no, you're not doing that. I think that it just finds me, really.
That's awesome.
So hi again, my name is Atira. So my question is, with all the supporters that you have on YouTube and Instagram, how do you feel like about the influence that you have? Like, what is the message that you would like to send, or, you know, how does it make you feel just like on a daily basis, the interaction every day?
I love the interactions. I think my favorite part about YouTube is just seeing the comments and like seeing that people are actually listening to me and engaging with me, and I'm not just, you know, talking to myself. I think I really, really enjoy that the most. And I really want them to just enjoy what I'm putting out, enjoy my personality, whether I'm talking about colorism or whether I'm talking about getting a wax or just like anything, you know?
I do. And I definitely love that, you know, one of your main things that you've talked about so far is just mainly putting out things that are important to you and like being true to yourself. And with that, I just want to ask you, what is your main goal with, you know, your platform, YouTube, Instagram, and has it changed, or how has it changed as you've, you know, grown and learned in, you know, the platform that you're in?
Okay, so definitely when I first started YouTube, my goals were really different than now. I think back then I was just like maybe doing it for fun and I want more views and subscribers, but now it's really like something I enjoy doing. Even if I'm not getting the views that I want, it's like I can't imagine myself not getting up and recording, because it's a routine that I've got myself used to, and it's like so fun now that I don't even care if they're not tuning in because I'm saying what I need to say. And definitely one of my biggest goals going forward is not only growing my platform, but also when I do go up there, that I get to talk about things that people don't like talking about. Once I have their attention, then I could really take it, you know, where I want to take it, which is people are going to be like kind of upset, but people are going to be really happy.
Absolutely. And, you know, you're not alone in people who want to address, and because there's a need to address the issues that we face as a community, you know, just in our age group and, you know, racially. So I think it's really important what you're doing, and I really admire that.
Thank you.
My last question, like, you know, is where do you see yourself, like, where do you see your channel going in the next 5 years?
Okay, so I'm big on manifesting things. So I like to say, I'm going to be at 1,000,000. Feel me? Like, I don't care. I'm going to be at 1,000,000. I'm going to be looking at every video is going to have a K at the end, and it's going to have at least 3 digits. I'm making it. I'm saying it so it could be there. You know, it's going to happen for me. And if it doesn't, I'll just keep on working hard, because you never know which video is going to take you there. It might be that 500th video, unfortunately. Maybe let's not go there, but you know, I just would like to not give up, because I think it's really gonna go somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing. And with the videos you were posting, they're very entertaining and creative. So I think you'll get there very soon.
Thank you.
I don't think a lot of people know. Before we go to our next segment, I wanted to share a story about how we actually met.
Right?
And it was actually, when we started this channel, it was called the Zen Channel. Me and Sincere started it. And we did a video in the mall, and we actually were both doing public interviews. And that's how we met, and we've been like YouTube friends ever since.
So we have Will, Cam, Sincere. So I'm gonna link their channel down below. They just started one yesterday.
Yeah, that's so cool.
But going on to the next segment, we have quick questions. So we're gonna ask you a few like small questions, and you can just answer them, and we'll keep going.
Okay.
My first question: who was like your first celeb crush?
Okay, this is gonna be so weird, but I used to be obsessed with Wizards of Beverly Place.
Okay.
And when I was younger, obviously my type now is much more different, but I used to be obsessed with Max. He was so cute to me.
You are not alone. I agree with you. And then, like, recently though.
Yes, the Fosters.
Oh,
girl! Every time I watch that show, I can't.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food has to be. Wait, what are we talking? Are we talking American? Are we talking Jamaican? Are we talking African? Like, cause I love to eat.
Just in general.
I like achake. There's this thing called achake. I don't know if you guys. Yeah, it's like, it looks like rice, but it's not rice. And then it has all these other ingredients. I don't know how to explain it.
favorite movie?
Favorite movie is The Notebook. Do you guys know what The Notebook is?
Yes.
I love The Notebook. That's one of my favorite movies, top down. Every boy I talk to, I make him watch that with me. I don't care if he doesn't like it, because we're going to watch it together.
Oh, we talked about your most fun video and the proudest video. What's your most embarrassing video you ever made?
Oh my gosh. I feel like if I tell you guys this afterwards, I have to go make it on private. So one of my most embarrassing videos has to be reacting to my old pictures.
Okay.
When I was younger. Because for one, it's like I put the video out there and then it didn't get that many views, right? But I low-key exposed myself. So it's like, yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite music? Who's your favorite musical artist?
This changes a lot. Like, I would like one person 1 month and another person the other. But right now, I really, really mess with Meg.
Okay.
Yep, I love Megan.
Who doesn't, right?
Right?
So what's 3 things you cannot live without?
Okay. Food. I want to say food, poetry, and my family.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's a good list. What's your favorite cereal?
I like, all right, y'all might not like it, but I love Fruit Loops. And I love Honey Bunches of Oats, but I love Fruit Loops more.
Fruit Loops is verified.
Yeah. People like Apple Jacks more. I feel like it's a bootleg version, but you know.
Snapchat or Instagram?
Definitely Instagram. Definitely Instagram. Who gets on Snap anymore?
What's one lie that you never told your parents? Or that was never found out by your parents?
Oh, man. It would definitely have to be, I never brought any boy into her house.
Yikers.
Yikes, right? She doesn't see this.
All right, we're gonna go to our last segment. We're gonna play a game of Would You Rather. My first question is: would you rather give up intelligence for beauty or beauty for intelligence?
I think beauty for intelligence.
Yeah.
For sure.
Would you rather have a personal maid or personal chef?
Personal chef. I love food. I could clean I don't care about the cleaning. I want to eat.
Would you rather always have to say what you're thinking or never be able to say anything again?
Definitely say what I would be thinking.
Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout?
Only be able to shout.
Be forced to live the same day over and over again for a year, or take 3 years off at the end of your life?
3 years off at the end of my life. I hate doing the same things every day. I hate it.
Would you rather give up pizza or pasta? Or are these things that like
Pizza. Buy pizza.
Wow.
Pasta. Yeah.
Would you rather be gifted 1 million subscribers or gain them genuinely?
The general. I think I love the process more. I want to see, like, you know.
I'll take the gift.
Really? If the thing is though about subscribers is if you're subscribing and you're not tuning in, it's really no point. So are those gifted subscribers really tuning in though?
I don't know.
Exactly. See?
Yeah.
Would you rather be alone all your life or surrounded by really annoying people?
I'd rather be alone. Because when I don't like somebody, they can really tell. Like, I cannot hide that at all. Like, they will know.
Yeah, this was like an Avatar question, I guess. Would you rather control fire or control water?
Control fire. That was so hard.
All right, that's the end of this segment. Would you like to shout out your Instagram?
Yes, of course. Follow me on at Zara Bahh with 3 H's. Thank you guys so much for having me. I was so excited to make this. I went and did my eyebrows just for the video.
Thank you for coming. Would you like to shout out your YouTube too?
Oh yeah, my YouTube is Zara Bahh. It's the same thing. So you just, type the same thing in.
Okay. Thank you for coming. We really appreciated you stopping in and chatting with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
Keep fight,